I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. You know what I'm saying? South side of Tallahassee. Coming from the bricks, you know what I'm saying, to the red. You know, really same shit, you know, same struggles as everybody hood, you know, same shit going on.
What makes Tallahassee stand out compared to the rest of Florida from your perspective?
I say really we just be on our own type of timing, like, you know what I'm saying? We just got our own, everybody got it, like everybody there coming with some different shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause they used to seeing most of the regular Florida shit, like, you know, like the basic Florida shit, but you know, we came with like a different way, like you say, like people was used to hearing the same Florida sound, so shit, when like I say like us Tallahassee rapper shit, we bring a whole new sound to this shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
What you think started putting Tallahassee on the map? Like, cause it seemed like there's a focus on it with you and Lil Tyler and everybody come up out of it.
Yeah, it's just like really like shit, I don't know, it was just like some shit just came in the wind, like it's like shit, Boston popped and Tyler popped and I went up, and you know what I'm saying, you got more people coming up out of there too. It's a lot more people coming, but like at that moment, that's just what was going on. It's like that shit just caught, and it was like flames, just, you know what I'm saying, all of us just had a wave that just kind of like got us in the doing and shit, you feel me?
Definitely. So what was your upbringing like in terms of your parents and what sort of area you were growing up in?
Shit, single mom, you know what I'm saying, I really grew up on the red most of the time, you know what I'm saying, but it's really like basic shit. Mom's trying to make shit happen, you know, pops ain't really around. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just trying to figure it out. Just bumping my head a few times as a kid. I went to a whole lot of juvenile programs and shit like that.
Right. You got arrested a shitload of times when you were real young?
Yeah.
I see you got arrested like 10 times or something in Tallahassee.
Yeah, my first charge I was 13. And then after that shit, I just kept going back really in the juvenile system till I was 18. And as soon as I turned 18, I caught a charge.
What'd you get caught up with at 18?
Shit.
Or at 13,
At
sorry.
13, yeah.
Armed robbery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who put you onto that?
Nah, I was just on some hot shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was a badass shit, but I was sneaky though. So like, a lot of people ain't really know what I was up to, but I was hot as though.
So from a young age, you were just trying to figure out how to get some money one way or another?
Yeah, but really at first it wasn't even about the money, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga was just really out here like trying to basically like get a name type shit. Like,
really?
At first, you know what I'm saying? I'm done. I jumped off the porch like 11, so a nigga out there be trying to get a name. At first I wasn't really looking at the money shit like that.
Why you feel like you jumped off the porch so early?
Shit, just the influence, you know what I'm saying? Like being around it, growing up in the environment, it's like I ain't really had no choice but to go, you know what I'm saying, test the waters and see what it's like.
So from your perspective though, were you trying to get a name for like the older dudes, or was it more just for like the people your age that you were in school with and shit?
It's like I really just want a name just all around the border, like with everybody, like shit, the older people, the younger people, like niggas just trying to get a name just on some street shit, you feel me? Just putting it down on some street shit, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So in Tallahassee though, like one of the big draws there is the college, right?
Yeah.
So is it kind of like there's just a lot of neighborhoods and then the college is kind of like what brings in a lot of like tourists and people from out of town and shit?
Yeah, most likely, cause like the college is really in like FAMU, that shit like down there like literally in the hood. So like,
oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, FSU like it's basically like just a few minutes away. So the shit really like kind of bunched in, but FSU kind of expanded. They got their own shit going on. So like the tours, they come for shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying, the football games and shit like that, just to really sightsee and shit like that.
So do you guys look at like the college students as potential licks? Is that like a common attitude for a young person coming up out of there?
I mean, hell yeah. I mean, like everybody look like that, but you know, it's like on some shit, you know, it's a lot of college students that actually come and kind of down to become a local, you know what I'm saying? They kind of move around, dip and dive, but really like 90% of them don't even come out the campus, like, you know what I'm saying?
Is there a spot called Hip Hop Chicken and Fish?
Hell yeah.
And I believe it's owned by DJ Khaled's uncle.
I don't even know, but I know that bitch gas. They got the crack that go on top of that shit. That shit gas.
I just remember seeing it like 20 years ago when I was out riding bikes, going to FSU and just being around in Florida and stuff. And I remember driving by and thinking, that's a crazy ass name for a chicken and fish spot. And then I Googled it and figured out that it was DJ Khaled's uncle, at least at one point.
Yeah, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit gas. That one of the best spots.
Okay, good to know. But okay, when you get locked up once though, does it kind of give you a reality check of like, damn, I could end up going to prison for a long time or anything, or does that just motivate you?
Hell no, I was 13. I was on some dumb shit. I'm like, shit, going into detention, you gotta think, shit, we on some hood shit. You know, everybody, we pushing our little cliques out the hood. So when we going that bit, you know, shit, I'm in here with the members, bitch. I'm like, shit, we getting on niggas' ass in here, I'm bucking, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it. So it's like, at the moment, nigga on some shit like, man, I can do this shit again. I catch another charge. Like, hey, this shit ain't nothing. You feel me? I do my time. Like, that's how I was thinking. But shit, that shit was stupid. Really.
Just looking back on it, you just were too concerned with your reputation and not just getting some money. Because obviously, like as an adult, you look at it like the goal is to commit crimes, make money, and not get caught, and maybe be able to pivot out of that shit.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you kind of want the accolades.
It's the thrill. Like it was really the thrill, just constantly doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly being able to do the shit, the high speeds, running from the police, to getting into shit. Like it was just a thrill of that shit. Like. At first, you know what I'm saying? But then that's when it became, like, as a nigga got older, that's when it became, like...
You got tired of that shit?
Yeah, like, bitch, I gotta get some money.
What was the longest bid you sat down for?
It was like 14 months.
And what was that for?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So that was part of the game as well? You were a Kia boy?
Yeah, nah.
No Kias?
We was getting all type of shit. We get kids, but we was having all type of shit, though.
So you steal a car, what do you go do with it?
Shit, we either finna ride around in this bitch or we finna try to, like, you know what I'm saying, go hit licks in this bitch. Basically, like, we using this bitch to get to licks, like, to get the more cars, really, go find more cars. You know what I'm saying? Or we just, if this one of them ones, like, shit, and they come across a little slide or some foreign shit, nigga might have to slide in that bitch for a few days, you know what I'm saying, pop out right quick.
The craziest shit I saw when I was watching a Channel 5 documentary about the Kia boys in Connecticut or some shit, and they were talking about they'll steal a car and sell it for $100 in the hood.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas be selling. It's like niggas was selling splats and shit, but that's what we call them. We call them splats. Niggas was selling them shits, but it's like in Tally, we ain't got no chalk shop. Like we ain't got none of that shit. So it's like you just do what you do, free will. A nigga buy it off you, he buy it off you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, from what I got from that documentary is basically like if you're selling it for $100 in the hood, you are selling it to somebody who's planning on using it to go slide on somebody.
Oh shit, I don't know. You know, I don't.
Right? Yeah, I'm sure you never knew anything about that. Yeah, that's bad kid shit.
Yeah,
but
some other shit.
So you got caught up when you're 18.
Yeah.
What was that one for? Like as soon as you kind of entered into being an adult in the legal system?
It really like shit. Just a little simple possession. You know what I'm saying? A little can possession.
Oh yeah, cane on you. You a fan? I used to be a big fan. No, you're just getting it off.
Emotion. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you get caught with that though?
I got pulled over on some flute shit. I went to go grab some Zoff from more peoples and shit. I pull in the projects.
Yeah.
Police and I pull out, they follow me, pull me over. But I had license at the time, but I thought my shit was still, you know what I'm saying, valid. But shit, they like, nah, your shit suspended. Step out the car right quick. So they searched that bit, found and shit like that, you know.
So is that when you had to go sit down for 14 months?
Nah, hell nah.
That was for the GTA, right?
Oh,
yeah,
right,
that was for the GTA. That was my third juvenile program right now.
Okay. And did anything change in your mind after that time, being locked up as an adult?
Hell yeah, I'm like, boy, I can't be in no county jail. I bonded out though. I'm like, boy, I can't go. I ain't trying to see the back of that bit here. Nah. But that's not it. I'm like, I went to the juvenile shit. But I'm like, boy, I ain't with that county jail.
So the juvenile shit's kind of fly, and then the county jail is like a bunch of old ass dust heads and shit.
Nah, it's like the juvenile shit bugged out because you got a whole bunch of kids in that bitch. You feel me? Just really with no filter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that shit just bugged out. But I was saying like shit, nigga was fed up or being locked up. I did it so much as a jit. So it's like, man, I ain't trying to be in this shit as an adult.